So,
Who's going to do our makeup?
well, Austin's boyfriend's supposed to be over here at some time.
Don't have one.
You don't have a what?
I don't have one.
What?
A boyfriend.
Not yet? Would you guys break up?
I haven't ever.
Shut up, James.
Okay, going into week 3, Wayne is at 17 wins, Austin is at 20 wins, and I am at 18 wins. So, last week.
Fucker, that's my foot. Jennifer thinks it's real.
In our show, we have abuse.
Get that thing.
Dude, it's swollen as shit.
The porch out there, you know how it's got that little step after you step down? And it comes like this. My foot went like that and just twisted my whole body. And I went right into that fence.
God.
Mm-hmm. And that happened Sunday.
Do you think that you did a Dak Prescott?
No, because did you see that?
He didn't
fucking
cry.
foot?
No, he didn't
I
cry.
didn't cry.
He didn't cry.
I
Okay, so take us into like what you thought of the Titans and how they played.
this past week,
Mm-hmm.
the first half they played better in the first week on the game, but the first half they were terrible. And then good old Henry come in on the second half and just put the whole team on his and ran it.
So what do you think that they struggled with in that first half?
Man, it seems like the Titans
real
always
is what they succeeded with, and that's kicking field goals. Oh wait, no, they missed one. Never mind.
So that's right. You guys are in a
It
field
just-
goal kicker situation.
yes, and this guy he really done good. His name's Bullock.
And he missed the field goal kick.
He missed one, but I mean he made the one that counted that won the game.
Right, that's true.
But I don't know. The Titans we get a slow start every year. Every game it's a slow start. First 2 quarters.
AJ Butterfield
And then
Brown.
come the third and fourth quarter, it's like we just come alive. It's like the juice is finally hitting,
Right.
and Henry just takes off. Now we got our threat with Julio,
Right.
which last
He
week
got
he
robbed.
done really good. He got rubbed on. I think he got rubbed on that. I'm partial to my Titans.
Right.
So.
Right.
You seen that picture I posted?
Right.
What do you think?
Oh, I didn't really study enough to say though.
Because you can see it.
Where you talking about his foot?
Yeah.
Right. I remember that picture now.
See that? See everybody?
I'll clip it in.
But anyway, Julio still got over 100 yards without that
Yeah,
touchdown. You know, he's
Right.
coming on. They're starting to get a connection there. I
Right.
think it'll still be a few more games before Tannehill and Julio finally connect.
Julio was doing better than AJ did.
Yeah, I know.
AJ dropped like 3 passes.
You're gonna have.
They're all in their head. They're excited. They know.
You're gonna have wide receivers, good wide receivers. It's gonna drop a ball.
Yeah.
We know AJ's good.
I seen the stat. It was Tannehill 6 and 6 to 6 different receivers.
So no, Austin, what's your favorite team?
The Jacksonville. I'm just kidding. It's the Titans.
Oh, so you're a Titans fan
Yeah.
too. Okay, so what did you think of them first half?
That was the most depressing an hour and a half I've ever seen. That was terrible.
So was it the coaching plays, or they just wasn't in rhythm? Or
What was it? My
anything-
jersey.
It's probably your jersey, honestly, but the defense was just.
So the story
bad.
on the jersey is I wore it the first game and we got our butts handed to us on all phases of the ball. Second game, I wore the jersey again. He made me take it off at halftime,
Down.
and here come the Titans. So this week, I'm going to leave it off and see if it's true or not. And then we'll report back.
That demon jersey better not go back on your
Demon jersey. It's Henry jersey.
You
I
wore
mean,
it to the Bears game too, and they still lost.
That's preseason.
yeah, you can't count that.
Right. You can't
They
count
allowed
that.
6
The
points
last time,
until
4 years ago, when we played y'all preseason, we lost 2.
Right.
And what about your Bears?
Well, in Chicago, we won, and I am a big fan of Joe Burrow. So I guess he had so many, as a rookie, he had more passes without an interception than any other quarterback in NFL history. And then when he throws an interception, there was 3 interceptions on his next passes. So, but then you're thinking, wow, of course we were going to win, but why did we only win 20-17? I heard Matt Nagy has his play calls all plastered on as wallpaper in his man cave,
Bro, running them Madden plays.
and all we do is run curls, curls, curls. So, so you know, um, Justin Fields, I don't want my coach to have anything to do with him. I'd rather start Foles, Dalton, let the owners see if this guy can make their stats look decent. They've got a history of stats, so Nagy should be able to put them on par with some of their better years, in my opinion. And if he can't do that with a vet, he shouldn't get to do it with Justin Fields.
No, and he's starting Justin Fields this weekend.
Starting Justin Fields, which is cool. But then you got the fan base, people going, "Oh, roll him out, move him around in the pocket." Well, that's what we were asking for Mitch Trubisky, and he didn't want to do it. So that's why I don't have any.
What did he do in college? Was he a pocket passer or was he roll out?
Fields?
Yeah.
He was kind of like a Cam Newton.
Mm-hmm. See, and that's what I don't understand when they get to the major league or the NFL. They want to change them from the way that they view them.
Right.
So you get one that can hit the pocket or jump out of the pocket, but they want to make them stay in the pocket. It just screws them all up.
Right.
At the way they were playing. That's just my view on
that. It's remember Michael Vick, he was running around and then they got in his head about being a pocket passer. Oh, you got to be a pocket passer. And then he went to jail. And then when he come back, he had a lot more of a balance and he was dangerous.
Yeah.
Kind of like Randall Cunningham.
Yeah. I mean, look at my Mariota.
And then Mariota.
He went through 4 or 5 offensive
different coordinators, multiple coaches.
And then he was able to run. I mean, we all know he can run.
Right.
But they want him to stay in the pocket.
Right. And then I used to call
my Titans the quarterback killers because we went through so many.
And then you got some coaches that they'll get a Lamar Jackson and allow Lamar to play like we're going, hey, well, Vince should have played that way. Fields should have, Mitch, the names go on where we're going, well, why aren't our guys in that similar situation?
I was a big fan of Vince Young.
Vince Young, yeah, me too. And it's always going to be a what if, even with Tebow, it's going to be a what if, we'll never know, you know what I'm saying, because they never got the chance. I don't know what it is about mobile quarterbacks, but anyway, you have Chicago begging for mobility in the quarterback. We didn't get it with Mitch Trubisky. We're not going to get it with Fields. So now we're going into week 3 with our picks. So we'll start with Wayne. Wayne, if you want to go down the line here and give us your picks for the week.
I cannot go against my Titans. I'm picking the Titans over the Colts.
We all got to have our rules, man. Well, the Colts are starting Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, they're starting Brissett.
Which they're starting him over Brissett?
Brissett's not on the team no more. I don't think he is.
No, yeah, because that's who they were starting.
Didn't they get them? Or is Jacoby Brissett in Miami?
I don't know, but I know they're.
He might be in Miami where Tua went down. So my bad. So yeah, see.
But yeah,
young little shit's right.
I'm picking the Titans over the Colts, but this is the divisional game, and the Colts, Jacksonville, and even Houston, we all play each other so hard, regardless of how bad the teams are. We play each other hard, so I think it's going to be a really close game. I don't want to give numbers, but then I'm going to pick the Panthers over the Texans for obvious reasons.
All right, you were correct.
Panthers are playing really good. The Texans are in that flux.
Yeah, and the Panthers, what's hurting them is McAfee's out. Going to be out for a few weeks. McAfee, whatever. The cat's going to be out. So Panthers is my pick on that. I'm going Patriots over Saints. I just don't believe in the Saints just yet. And I think the Patriots is getting it together. Falcons over the Giants. That's my pick.
Matt Ryan.
Chiefs over the Chargers. And then Bears over the Browns. I picked the Bears because it's his team. When we're not playing against each other, I go with the Bears. When we playing each other's, it's Titans all the way.
Right.
Ravens over the Lions. Cardinals over Jaguars. Redskins over Bills or Washington, whatever you want to call them.
Ooh.
I'm going to stick with Redskins. Jets over the Broncos. Raiders over the Dolphins. Buccaneers over the Rams. Seahawks over the Vikings. Packers over the 49ers. Yes, I got to go for the win. I'm behind, man. Eagles over the Cowboys. And my crazy pick for this week is I'm going with the Bengals over the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger just ain't got it no more.
And I like Joe Burrow.
Yep,
I'm a fan.
And he's got his wide receiver from LSU.
I'm a fan of Joe Burrow. All right, so and let's see here. I'll go next. I didn't write down my opponents here, so I'm gonna kind of steal off of them a little bit. So we got the Titans and the Colts. I'm rolling with the Titans, and regardless of fandom, I think they're gonna win this week anyway. I am taking the Panthers over the Texans. I just kind of feel that the Texans, they're just not a complete team. I'm rolling with the Saints over the Patriots. I kind of think Mac Jones is due one. I think the Saints losing last week's going to be the difference maker there, hopefully. And then I have the Giants over the Falcons. I don't know what it is. I like the Giants. I think that they came close to winning last week. They just wanted to lose, but they could have won.
They're coming together.
I got the Chiefs over the Chargers. I do have the Steelers beating the Bengals this week. Got my Bears over the Browns. My heart says 27-24 Chicago, but my brain says 27-24 Browns. I am rolling with the Ravens over the Lions. I'm going with the Cardinals over the Jaguars. Cardinals might be the sleeper team for the year, and I am going for the Bills over the Redskins. Heineke's gotten a lot of luck, man. I kind of think that he's going to have it hit in his face. I've got the Broncos over the Jets, Teddy Bridgewater. I've got the Raiders over the Dolphins. I got the Bucks over the Rams. I got the Seahawks over the Vikings. I've got the Cowboys over the Eagles. And then my crazy pick of the week is 49ers over the Packers. So that's how big of a game that's going to be. It's going to be interesting. So, Austin, it's your turn.
I'm obviously taking the Titans over the Colts.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. The Panthers, you're going to destroy the Texans. The Saints, I feel like, are just better than the Patriots in every way.
In every way.
Every way.
Mm.
I think the Patriots are terrible. I'm being honest. And then the Falcons' defense is so awful. Coming from a Titans fan, that's a lot. That the Giants are going to win. The Chiefs are definitely going to win. The Steelers should win.
Now, hold on. Now, name off the team a little bit that they're playing against.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
The Steelers definitely should beat the Bengals. If not, that's kind of disappointing. No offense to you, but the Browns are going to do unholy things to your Bears.
Unholy things to my Bears. Oh, it's going to be that bad.
The Ravens should definitely not lose to the Lions. That'd be disappointing.
Wait a minute. So I think deep down he's a Lions fan.
Yes, because he knows all them
knows
players.
a lot about Lions.
He knows more about the players.
And he
there
just
than he
picked
does
the
on
Lions
Titans.
over
That's
the
not true.
Ravens.
No, I said the
Lions over.
Wait, did I? Yeah, I did.
Over the Ravens.
Yeah, I have a feeling about that game.
So this is going to be the
Did you
game where
pick
they.
that, really?
Is that your crazy
I
pick?
changed it. I have a feeling.
Is that your crazy
Yes,
pick?
that's my crazy pick.
That is Austin's
He
crazy
just
pick.
changed
Oh
that, so-
I
shit!
changed it. I have a feeling about
Okay.
There's
that.
a feeling because Lamar Jackson is kind of hurt, ain't he? From doing that flip in the end
That's
zone.
also crazy, but that's for later.
Yeah, how ignorant was that? That was so ignorant.
The Cardinals definitely will beat the Jaguars. The Bills, if they lose to a team that's called football team, that is the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard of.
You know, they
No,
may
but
not have a good name, but the Washington team, they're looking good.
I think they're a wild card team.
Now, I don't like the name change either. That's why I still call them the Redskins, because I don't want to buy in all that
The
stuff.
Jets looked horrible. The Jets looked horrible. Zach Wilson threw 4 interceptions. So the Broncos are winning that. The Raiders will beat
So
the
you don't
Dolphins.
like interceptions?
Zach Wilson threw 4 of them. You think that's normal or
You
something?
wouldn't be a Brett Favre fan, man.
I don't know who that is.
He's the king of
I don't know who
interception.
that is.
Yeah.
The Dolphins lost 35-0. They are not beating the Raiders. And then, believe it or not, I think the Rams are going to beat the Buccaneers.
Austin's got 2 crazy picks of the week.
I don't think that's that
He's
crazy.
going for the upset.
And the Seahawks will beat the Vikings. The Packers will beat the Niners. I don't know why I have it the other way. And then the Cowgirls will
No,
beat the
you
Eagles.
got the 49ers thing.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
don't
changing
know.
that now?
Yeah, I don't know why I have that like that.
So you're going for the Packers on
Yeah.
that too?
Okay, so you need to change that so we can keep up with it.
And
Okay,
then-
I'll do it.
Cowgirls will beat the Eagles, sadly enough.
Okay, so that's kind of our thoughts for the week. As like I said, as of right now, Wayne is at 17, Austin is at 20, and I am at 18 because I went with the Rams over the Chiefs and got lucky as hell. All right, so
I'm just like my Titans. I start off slow and I'll finish fast.
I'm like Cialis. Wait a minute.
You like who?
Cialis.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Oh, I thought you knew who that was.
No, I don't think I do.
Oh.
You're making me feel very weird now.
It's all right. This is Austin's first year getting into football,
Baseball's probably.
and he's doing a really good job. I'm keeping up with everybody.
Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck.
Yeah.
And we'll also talk about our fantasy football stuff too, and that'll be a different video. All right, so we'll see you guys next week.